Stats on how life coaching can save your life, y'all. Every single person needs a coach, every area. If your relationship sucks, get a coach. If your health sucks, get a coach. If you don't know how to make 10K a month, get someone that does know how to make 10K and get them to help you. It's that simple, all right? Even recently, maybe you saw, all right, Colin McGregor. Who did he hire? He hired the #1 life coach in the world, yo, Tony Robbins, all right? And you could notice on those interviews that, you know, Colin's like a little bit shy talking about, you know, he in my view, he's saying like, it's not about motivation, because obviously Colin doesn't want to be seen as that dude that lacks motivation. And obviously Tony did some, you know, what we call in coaching future pacing, so you can visualize that experience, so you can mentally prepare your mind, which is called hedonic adaptation. You're mentally preparing the mind ahead of schedule. And look, here's the deal, all right? If you get someone to help you that can see your blind spot, you will move further forward quicker. Don't believe me? Test it out, all right? Every single professional, every single sports professional have a ton of coaches because they know that they cannot see past their blind spots in life. All right, why is Tiger Woods one of the best golfers in the world? Because at that critical stage where he hit the athlete plateau, all right, which is a common process where the athlete is always pushing themselves, right? And then they hit this performance plateau where they cannot, you know, bust out any further. All right, they've tried, you know, like training at high altitude. All right, they've tried running faster, shorter, sprint training, you know, repetition of ranges of different sort of training in the day, whatever. They've done everything. And so they'll get other people to look at how they can increase that performance. All right, Tiger Woods was one of the most famous golfers to, at a peak time in his career when his kind of performance was going down, he altered his grip according to a range of different coaches' advice so that he could increase his swing just by a little percent. Now, initially at first, his performance went down because he had to adapt to that adaptation, and then he went up again. Paula Radcliffe, all right, she's done training in altitude, had a range of different coaches, all right. All those that are super serious about their performance will get someone else, all right, to look at their performance so they can optimize it. What does the performance runner do? They run in altitude, they run like with weights, they do all sorts of different training so that they can push their body to the limit so that they can get the edge over the competition. But what did Paula do just before her ultimate, you know, like personal best? She had a baby. Now you're thinking, Ed, why the hell did she have a baby? Now, the truth is, if you have a baby as a long distance runner, what happens is your body has to create all of the good stuff, mitochondria, you know, ability to consume oxygen, all of that stuff. It has to double it up. So you're basically increasing your body's performance by 2. And so her personal best, her best time ever was the moment she'd had the baby, got back to training, I can't remember exactly, a couple of weeks after, bang, she does her personal best, does a world record, okay? So everybody needs a coach, all right? On this, all right, Einstein's quote, all right? You can only solve a problem, you cannot solve a problem with the same level of thinking, which implies that you need someone else to look at why you're not where you want to be, all right? Progression is counterintuitive. What does that mean? Progression is counterintuitive. You want to go this way, all right? And you have to look at the stats of your reality. All right, if you're not where you want to be and you're going this direction and you keep on, you're really motivated, you're positive and all of this stuff, and you're not getting closer, then you're obviously missing something. So therefore you need someone to look at and say, hey, you've just misaligned slightly. You need to do a little bit of this. Every single area of my business where I wanted to grow to 10 figures, to 100, you know, 100K a month to beyond, every single time I've got hired people that are already doing it. All right, it's really simple. As Tony Robbins says, find someone who is doing the thing that you want to do, hire them and help them, you know, teach you to how to do it in the quickest way possible. All right, that being said, if you want to grow your coaching business to 7 figures a month, all right, which we do, all right, click this video over here and you can watch exactly how we do it.